action.
All right, so we had a question.
Yes.
Sounds like, when you do like YouTubers do like Q&A.
Yeah. They have like a Twitter topic.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a question from the fans.
Yeah. Our many followers.
Yeah, no. So there's a question that was proposed. And
Yes.
the question is, does everybody have talent? And I want to go a step further.
Okay.
I want to say this is it? Would you argue you're born with it, or is it something that you acquire over time? Because I think there's both.
Oh.
Because I think you can be an amazing singer.
I feel
like that's very genetic. But like, for example, rappers, like you don't genetically be able to be good at rap.
Yeah, to be able to construct.
Like baby can't just go in a mic and like start spitting fire. But it's true.
Google.
Yeah, can you imagine?
I'm somewhere in the middle. I think on the. I think some people have things that they're like just naturally drawn to or they're good at, but at the same time, I think you can also develop a talent over time if you put the work in.
Can everyone though?
I don't know if everyone can.
Because I don't know if I have a talent. In all honesty, like if someone goes, "What would your talent be?" I'll fuck knows. Like
content creation.
Yeah, it's not really a talent. Like it's more so me just.
How would you define talent? I
define talent as the. I guess I don't know. Like naturally, I describe it as being really good at something. Like that's what you would describe it as. But then it becomes the whole question on. I guess it's a bit. It comes down again to nature and nurture.
Yeah. Talent, natural aptitude or skill. That is.
That's the
definition.
Talent implies natural.
Natural, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that changes a lot there.
Yeah.
And the answer might be no.
I think so. Yeah.
And it's harsh, but it might be true.
Because I think there are definitely some things where people are just like.
Because if the word's natural, I've got a question for you now. Because you're really good at playing instruments. If we look at the Oxford Dictionary definition, does that imply that you being good at instruments technically can't be a talent? Or because you didn't, again, it's the same thing. You didn't grow up like when you was a kid. They didn't just put a piano in front of you and you were like do like.
Nah, and the thing is, like, I feel like, especially on my journey as a musician, I feel like my playing really improved after a certain point. Because I started keys when I was 4. And honestly, until I was 13, I didn't care for it. I didn't enjoy it. Bro, I used to bunk lessons.
How?
I used to bunk... Bro, my lessons used to be like 20 minutes, right? And I used to... It was really bad. I would take my book, I would leave the house, I would go on a 20-minute walk and I'd come back.
But wouldn't the guy tell your parents?
No, they never told them. Because my parents paid...
just paying for nothing.
Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't a lot. I didn't do it a lot. I think I missed like 2 or 3 lessons maybe. But yeah, it was... in hindsight, it was really bad because my parents were paying for it, and I think they paid for it in like termly. Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know.
I think everyone can develop a talent if you really. It's the whole. You've heard of the 10,000 hour theory?
Yeah. I have.
You spend 10,000 hours doing anything, you've got to get somewhat good at it. 10,000 hours is a fucking lot of hours. It's a lot of days.
No, 100%. I think like. I'm thinking about your question. Because the thing is, I don't know, like looking back at it, I don't know whether it's because I had like just a natural knack for it or because of the time I put in. But then I'll be honest, maybe I'm being a bit like big-headed here, but I angle towards a natural just because I was fucking lazy. It just kind of, I think I just took it a bit more seriously. I put a bit more time into it, but I was still not putting in as much as I should have.
I really don't know if it's natural for me. I think, like, I don't really have a talent, in all honesty. I don't think I do. Like,
the thing is as well, like, I feel like there are some people and like, they won't know that they have a certain talent. Like, they won't know until they tried it, if that makes, like, I don't know.
That's true. I could be the best... sport. I could be the best Quidditch player in the world, but like I don't know. Like, just start trying one.
It's such an interesting.
That may be an idea for a new show. We just go around doing
shit.
To see if like we're actually good at it.
We're gonna do archery. Natural talent. Yeah.
And we can come back to this question. Oh no, I think archery. I was shocked.
Archery is hard, bro.
Archery is shit.
They make it look so easy,
bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's doing madness.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Kate Bishop as well. Shout out Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
She's doing. But in response to the question, I think it's the answer lies somewhere in the middle. I think because I think you can. Oh, but I don't know. But the problem is, right, if you like work on it, does that mean that's if you work on it and get to like a certain point where you're good at it, does that mean you don't have a natural talent for it? Like, I don't know.
I always say, there's a quote I have, I don't know where it's from, it's talent, hard work will beat talent when talent isn't enough.
Yes, 100%.
Like, you can just work hard. I can work hard to be the best basketball ever, yeah?
Yeah.
It's never going to happen.
Yeah.
If you got like someone who's sick at basketball naturally, and they don't work hard, you got someone that's like, he'll make it, like, you know, that over Trump.
No, 100%.
But I think talent is like, well, it's like as well, it's like things like fighting, like some people are going to naturally be better fighters. Like, you look at someone like Conor McGregor, he has a lot of fast twitch muscle fibers. The way his arm is built, he's got fast twitch muscles.
Define fast, I don't know what that means.
So basically, for example, his fast twitch muscles, so the way the muscle works, it's like, I think it moves faster, but it takes more oxygen to move it. If that, I'm doing it really bad. I'm doing a really bad description.
That's the first time I've heard the term.
But
so
he has fast twitch muscle, so he would use more oxygen because he's moving his arm in like a faster motion. So it's the ability to like throw like a kill shot. That's what they like, the touch of death, basically, because of the fast twitch muscle fibers.
Yeah.
And as well as like his trained accuracy. But that's like a factor thing you have to factor in as well. Other people like George St. Pierre, he had the same like very fast twitch muscle fibers.
Yeah.
But it would drain your.
Is it basically essentially? Is it like kind of your reaction time?
Yeah, but it's the actual fibers that like your actual muscles like.
The speed at which you can engage them.
It's to do with the fibers in your muscles. Like that's how it all works.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like. Yeah, honestly, talent is no, but that's fair. Yeah. Like talent is nothing without hard work, and I feel like I've seen that in action as well. Like,
I've seen it too many times.
Way too many times, man. Just goes to waste. But the thing is, right? Like,
it's not. I think not about hard work either. It's about smart work.
Yeah.
I think people like always say this thing about you gotta work hard. You gotta work hard, but more importantly, you gotta work smart.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing a podcast for time, working hard, I guess, but
it wasn't really
working smart.
Smart, yeah. We've already seen
results.
The thing is though, with like, maybe I'm being nitpicky with the question, right? By talent, do you mean like, do you think the question means someone has a specific talent or general talent?
Does everybody have a talent? I just think like,
okay.
I think does everyone have that's how I read the question.
Oh, specific. Okay.
Because everyone's talented. Like, you can be a really good conversationalist.
Yeah. I'm gonna, you know what? I think everyone does. But I think some people don't know what it is yet.
They don't know how to utilize
monetary
gain.
Yeah,
like, you can be the best conversationalist in the world, but you might not know how to.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But most journalists, like my auntie, for example, she's a journalist, one of the best conversationalists I've ever met. But she has worked that in a way where she could go and do a fucking talk in a different country and then get paid thousands to do a 12-hour talk because of the way it's about monetization. I think no, you can't. I think a lot of time I associate talent with monetization. Like we probably know bare sick rappers that will never make it.
No, 100%.
Bare ballers that probably could have gone prem, they just won't make it.
Yeah, because the thing is as well, like once you get to a certain,
I always think. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
But I always think about things like running. Right, this is going to sound silly. So running, everyone runs. Everyone's born running.
Yeah,
there's probably a kid that's bare poor somewhere that won't get an opportunity, but he could be the
100%, 100, bro. Like
running, everyone does it.
You got 100%. You're right. I think like you definitely have to factor in like opportunity and also like socioeconomic backgrounds. Of course,
probably wasn't the fastest man ever. Like there's probably some kid that could
faster. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But it's about like socioeconomics and things like that.
100%, and the opportunities to get and like the infrastructure essentially that's there.
100%.
And I think like going back to your point when you were saying about like ballers, right? It's mad as well because even though I think like everyone can have a talent, once you get to like a certain, especially with like football, the margins, like, they're so fine when you get to like that higher level, but like if you're not at that, even if you're just a level below, that can be the difference between you like being able to make it and be like, being able to, this is a really shit example, but like, let's say you're a striker, right? Being able to make that run like an instant quicker can be the difference between like you making it and like yeah. It's just like it's crazy, and even like it's mad. No, but you're right though. When I do think of talent, you do think of like monetization.
Yeah, so everyone does have a talent, but no one might not use it to like monetize or.
I'm gonna go on a mad tangent here, but like go on.
Sick of art. I know bare people know how to draw. They're not fucking Pablo Picasso.
Yeah.
Well, they're not even selling it on like Etsy or something. Like, you know, bare man that could have drawn at school. Like, where are they? Like, no offense to them, not a lot of them are like doing graphics. Designing things.
No,
things like that
for sure. Following on, what was my question? I was gonna. Oh shit,
Sorry.
my mind's gone. No, it's okay. Oh god, my mind's gone blank. I hate when that happens. What was I?
Talent.
It was something related to talent. Do you think that if you have a talent, you have to monetize it? Like, what's your stance on that? What do you think? This is a separate question, but I'm just curious to hear your thoughts.
If it was me personally, depends what the talent is.
Okay.
If you're really good at Excel, and that's your talent, you can't monetize that. You can make money. Like,
I think not for sure. I think
really good at coding.
Oh, you're sorted,
I'm not gonna work at Tesco my whole life. I'm gonna go and be a coder because you can get bags.
No, for sure.
But I don't think you have to, because you might be like the world's best singer, the world's best rapper, but you might not know how to put together a song.
100.
You might not have. You could be the world's best rapper, but you might also be the world's most. No offense, like, no one. I actually don't believe no one's boring. Like, I'm sure everyone, like, people are just different.
Yeah.
But
Ultimately,
you can be like unconventionally not interested or conventionally not interesting to like the masses. And we can't, like, as being, especially in this generation, social media generation, if you're not compelling, no one cares.
No, it's true. I hear that.
You can't just be good.
Yeah,
you've got to have something about you. You've got to have that. It's a star, but you've got to be a star.
Yeah, you've got to have that presence. You've got to have the delivery. You've got to have a way of engaging people. And like, I think as well, like, going back to your point, in terms of
go on. Just that. I think. Sorry, you might not want to.
Yeah, true. No, 100%. I know, like, for example, I did a gig in March, right? And I played with a really amazing guitarist. And I was like, when I met him, I was like, oh yeah. So, bro, do you work in music? And he was like, fuck no. Like, I just don't have the stomach for it. And I was like, you know what? Fair play. Because like, as well, like with a lot of these industry, and I think seeing the way like social media has like kind of driven, like, for example, let's say like content creation, influencing like music, like, I think it can be a very cutthroat, it can be a very rough world. But yeah, it's just like, no, as you said, like, not everyone wants to do it, and they have their reasons. I've
performed before, but I have no interest in music at all. But mainly because, like, the life of a struggling musician is rough, bro, and I've seen people turn so bitter about it, and I think that's I don't want to be that.
Yeah, bro.
Because I feel like with podcasting, for some reason, I'm not that. Like, I don't really look at other channels and be like, I should be doing what you're doing.
Nah.
Because with content creation and like podcasting, there's so many different avenues.
Yeah.
You haven't got to really follow anyone like that.
Yeah.
And also, like, what worst comes to worst, like, I don't make money off it. Like, to be fair, it's not like I would love to. I'd love this to be my full-time job. I'd kill for this to be my full-time job. But at the end of the day, worst comes to worst, like, I'm still going to be able to go to my 9 to 5. Pick up a paycheck, you know what I mean?
And to be fair, with podcasts, right, like, when we started, like,
it was a shit show.
It was. But I just really enjoy just, like, even just, like, every episode, organizing our thoughts, structuring it, like, even that experience in itself is super enjoyable and just super beneficial. I think it's just like, I feel like it just sharpens my mind as well. I just really enjoy it. It
made me a better conversationalist as
well.
I think as well, good thing is, like, the nature of agreeing to disagree. Like, I don't agree with you. We have different political stances. You're like, and that's absolutely fine. You're my friend, and I'm going to talk to you, and we could have those conversations if we wanted to. And
don't worry, Lloyd is not far right.
Oh,
it's okay.
No. Nesh is just very left. So I'm more centre left. I think I used to be very left, but in the past maybe 5 years.
Yeah,
definitely come more to the center.
That's fair.
But I lean towards that.
Yeah.
But like, and that's absolutely fine. Like, I know a lot of the things. Mahesh just will say, I don't really agree you said that, but like, I'm allowed to say it. Like,
yeah.
And that's absolutely fine at the end of the day. Like, as long as it's not hurting anyone.
No, 100%. 100%.
You can all just agree to disagree, and let's just move.
Yeah,
on.
for most part. And I think I was just to like circle back to like your comment, like seeing the bitterness, right? And I think as well, we're like, for example, like we're 23. Well, I'm 23. Lloyd's 24. I'm gonna be 24 pretty soon. But basically, we're an age where go on. So we're gonna say.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we're at an age, right, where like there are people. Like, for example, I'm a musician. There are musicians my age who are like who have pretty established careers now, and like people that I know that I've worked.
Talking about like big guys.
No,
people that make like a living doing this.
A very decent living. Yeah. Like I've had people.
I'm talking like 10 bags of show kind of people.
Yeah, no.
Just steady income,
solid. Yeah. And it's like it's not like the millions, but it's enough for them to like live comfy and get by.
Well, like I don't think we'll become Joe Rogan, but if we could make a living off this,
it'd be great. Even if it was just to supplement what we're already doing. Like for example, right? Like I used to do musical theatre projects, and quite a few people from that have gone on to have. They have really good careers in music, in theatre, in acting, and like I'll be honest, I've had to work quite hard at like trying not to compare myself, and like I do actually kind of understand and I feel why people get so bitter, because you see people around your age and people that you've worked with,
used to get really bitter too.
Yeah.
I was so bitter. Like I was like, I don't even do anything. I'm so angry. But like, I do. I've got a lot better in the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Like, I think lockdown made it a lot worse too.
Oh yeah.
Staring
100.
at people like in Dubai and all these things.
Yeah. 100. And the thing is, it's like I genuinely, even though like I'm not I don't think I'm bitter, but like I do understand why like.
Oh no, 1,000%. I was gonna say, if you're a 36-year-old, you've been trying to rap or be a musician for like 10-15 years, and you get nowhere.
No, and then you're seeing like someone who's like half your age,
you believe you're more talented. Again, there's so many factors to go into making music.
100%.
Even just be able to make a song, to be able to make a song that's current, that you want to hear, and there's so many aspects that go into that. It's the marketing, it's everything nowadays. It's not just this is a catchy tune.
Because you can release like
the best album ever.
Yeah.
But if we might not. Again, going back to the thing I said about running, there's probably someone who has the best album of all time. Better than Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller, and we'll never hear it.
We'll never hear it. Just because it's not been marketed, they don't have the opportunity, they don't have the infrastructure in place.
Right now. Yeah. And don't send me your links. Yeah. I don't want to hear it either. But
I do. Send it to me, guys.
Better Thriller, send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
That's the bar.
I don't know if I'll ever hear a better album, but yeah.
Okay, that was a big exaggeration, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, 100%. Sorry, just give me a second. But yeah, it's like, I fully get why. But like, I think ultimately, it sounds cliche, but I think people just have to keep in mind that like, especially as a creative, right? Like, things happen at a different pace for everyone. And like, you can be on the verge of something big, and then once that thing happens, like your life has changed, right? Like but no, I do actually... Like some people are mad bitter though. Like
it's the hope that kills you.
No, 100%.
And I think maybe these people who had lots of hopes before. That's why I think this podcast will never make me bitter, because I've never really thought, we're gonna get 1 million subs soon. Like,
no. We're just doing it because we enjoy it.
Every day well, I have goals. I have very realistic goals for the podcast. Yeah, I said 1K by the end of the year. That's very.
I think that's very realistic.
I want to be able to monetize the content by the end of the year, at the very least. Even if we're making $2 a video, which we're currently making, but it's $1 each.
That ain't no problem.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.